My dehydration at the end of life video is going viral again, which causes a lot of questions like this. People are always skeptical when I say this. Why would someone need to be dehydrated at the end of life? Won't that be painful? Who told you this? How do you know this? This isn't really to you, sir. It's just people are always really skeptical, like I'm lying to them about it for some reason. Now, if you want to see the original video, it's right down here. So why no IV hydration at the end of life? And I'm not talking about oral hydration, like them drinking water if they say they're thirsty. Please, dear God, give it to them if they want it. I'm talking about IV hydration. So let me explain. Please listen, sir, and anyone else who has questions about this, please listen to this video. In an actively dying person, meaning someone very close to death, few hours to a few days before death, if we put an IV in that person and force them to get fluid, right? IV hydration. So a liter of normal saline or LR, whatever we decide to give, that fluid is not going to stay intravascular and hydrate the person like a normal body would. It's going to seep out of the vascular system, causing something called third spacing. Third spacing is swelling. So it's edema, and usually you start seeing it in the feet and legs first. Then the body says, hey, this fluid, I can't handle it. The heart's pumping as best it can, but it's not working. So once the heart can't handle that fluid, it starts backing up into the lungs, causing fluid to go into the lungs. Once fluid is in the lungs, it causes that body, that person, to start having respiratory distress. Respiratory distress is really uncomfortable for the person. They basically feel like they're suffocating. So we don't want someone to die feeling like they're suffocating. If someone is trying to die a natural death, meaning they're DNR, they don't want to be intubated or have CPR started, anything like that, you want them to be comfortable during that process. So we don't hydrate that person, because hydration does not cause them to live longer. It just causes them to have a less peaceful death. I have seen this time and time and time again. So that's why I'm really passionate about people learning and understanding why it's so important to not give IV hydration at the end of life. We don't want your loved one to suffer. We don't, and giving hydration at that time would actually cause more suffering. I hope that helps. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.